talk into it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, I think VJ would just make the most sense here. We've said that since day one. We said that a month ago that VJ would make the most sense here. So I am fully aboard drafting VJ Edgecombe, letting him develop, surrounding Tyrese and McCain and Embiid. Who knows what happens with Paul George, but surrounding them with a kind of 3-and-D player at the very least, and someone who we believe can grow his on-ball game and kind of attack the basket and kind of see where it goes from there. Anything else would shock me. Again,
Yeah,
other than a trade.
it would be crazy.
With the third pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select VJ Edgecombe.
There you go. So they do not go the Ace Bailey route, and they get the Baylor guard, who is an incredible athlete and a high-level defensive playmaker.
This guy, let me tell you about the first time I saw VJ Edgecombe. It was when he was playing for the Bahamas.
Okay.
And they were trying to make the Olympics. And this dude was playing with Eric Gordon, DeAndre Ayton, and other NBA players, and going against other NBA players, and he was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this dude not only held his own, but was one of the best players on the court consistently, and just rarely took plays off. The athleticism showed through every single time, whether it's on offense, getting to the basket and attacking the rim, or it's on defense with his help side or on ball ability. The 3-point shooting was more than good enough at that point. At Baylor, he started off kind of slow, but then as the year went on, he got better in every aspect, including shooting. He ends the year shooting 34% from three. I'm not worried about him as a shooter at all. I think he is going to be a two-way star. I think he's going to be an all-star at some point in his career. Like, I genuinely see that. Now, again, the question is, how high is his ceiling? How high can it go? That's what we'll have to find out. But I love this pick for the Sixers.
Yeah, and I think a comp I had was Donovan Mitchell. I think that's kind of the route that I could foresee him going, just because Donovan Mitchell coming into the league, he was the defending kind of combo guard that you couldn't really buy his shot, but you also could believe in it. And I think it's the same situation here with VJ. 36% off catch and shoot threes, 47% off screens, high free throw rate, 37% free throw rate. So I think like you said, he can be an off-ball two-way star, and defensively, he's gonna make an impact right away.
He had 21 dunks in transition. He shot. You mentioned the shooting numbers. He shot 39.1% in conference play alone, and then in high school, he shot 42% from three.
Mm-hmm.
So really, I just have no worries. But I think he's gonna play off-ball really fine. And then you get him in transition, you get him in open court. And I think that's really where he's going to get comfortable. He was not far behind Dylan Harper for number 2 on my board. I just think he has that level of game to him. And then also you had the defensive upside. And I just really like this pick for the Sixers.
Yeah, I do think in terms of things he needs to work on, obviously, if you want him to kind of be more of that on-ball or star player, he does need to develop a off-the-dribble game and be more dynamic on the perimeter on offense, I think. But yeah, great pick.
Yeah, the off the dribble numbers are concerning. I will say he had 103 assists to 63 turnovers, which is a positive sign, obviously, when talking about like a guy with the ball in his hands as a decision maker. I'm interested to see what he does, because he's never going to be like a real number one, I don't think, offensively, which gives him some leeway to being a number 2, a number 3, trying to figure out his role on the court. But yeah, the ball handling is a concern to some. He's not really that strong yet. And then kind of just off the dribble game in general, I think it was 26% on off the dribble jumpers this past year. So
yep,
that is the one area that he will have to clean up. But I'm all in. I love VJ Edgecombe. Sixers, I think, got a really good pick, which is another year where they get another really good pick. I mean, you had McCain, VJ. I know Maxey was a few years ago at this point, like 2020, but still, they're hitting a lot recently.
Yep.